What's going on, guys? We're back once again, and if you guys did not miss my Full House series review, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and now watch that one, but also watch Fuller House. Now, if you guys never watched Fuller House, give it a try at least. There was, I would say, a lot of strange moments in the show. Growing, growing up watching on Full House and then going into Fuller House, I was excited to obviously see Stephanie, DJ, and Kimmy come back. And I just remember watching Full House, man, all the time when I was little, and all the good times I had and watching it. And I remember all the fun-filled days I'd have watching it. And then here comes Full House, and DJ, she has three boys, and she loses her husband, and she becomes a single mom. Here comes Stephanie and Stephanie and Kimmy doing the same thing Jesse and Joey did, and you see the twins growing up now from Rebecca and Jesse's kids, and then you see everybody else growing up. Man, I mean, everybody really grew up on this show, and again, Fuller House was. I'm gonna try to be as nice as I can. Fuller House was just not for me. I mean, I just did not care for the show. It really rubbed me the wrong way for how I felt like they did the characters, especially with Kimmy. I felt like they just made Kimmy more of an idiot because her daughter was very spoiled, very annoying. The one that was her ex, he was an idiot. He was a complete idiot. And then you had Stephanie, who was absolutely amazing, and then she had her faults, and then she gets with Kimmy's idiot brother, which made no sense. And then you had, of course, DJ, who got with Steve again, if I remember correctly, because I only got through like season 2, barely at all. And DJ's kids was very weird of how they read them. I think her middle son was extremely weird. Her oldest son was kind of a jerk. And again, it's just the show just didn't feel the same. It felt like they were trying so hard to continue the magic of the very first show, and it just didn't fall into the spinoff or the continuation, however you want to perceive it. And I think that anyone that enjoyed the show, okay, great, you enjoyed it, but I didn't. It wasn't for me. It just felt like that they were making more issues of the characters than anything else. It just didn't feel genuine to me. It didn't feel like the show that they were living on more of the new actors rather than the older actors. This was about Stephanie, DJ, and Kimmy, and hopefully got to see, Jesse, Joey, and Danny off and on if we were allowed. I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, we had a lot of throwbacks to the original, different moments that anyone remembers, and it was great. I mean, it was great, but it just wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. I mean, we had Steve return, I think we had the Beach Boys return. I think we had different moments that brought up, significant moments from the original series that was brought up into this one. It just didn't feel genuine to me. Again, I don't know how many times I gotta say that, and maybe some people understand what I'm saying, other people may not. I may get crap for it, I may not. I don't know. But again, some shows just need to stay the way they are, and maybe that's just the way it needs to be. There's some shows, no matter how hard you try, it just won't ever be the same. It won't be ever the same, and that's all I can say. It just won't be the same, and that's how I'm going to stand to it. If you guys agree, okay, fine. If you don't agree, that's fine too. If you guys enjoyed Fuller House, okay, great. If you didn't, that's okay too. But either way, guys, let me know what your thoughts were about this down in the comments. If you guys were new to the channel, obviously consider about subscribing. If you guys ever watched Fuller House, okay, great. If you didn't, give it a try. You may like it, you may dislike it. Again, I'm on this channel and I'm on this platform to give my opinions on shows, movies, games, so on and so forth, and just have fun. And again, if you guys don't agree with me, that's perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, just be respectful, and at the same time, if you're gonna make a comment, I may make a comment back, I may not, depending on what it is. And at the same time, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. But again, if you do not agree with me as well, that's fine too. Just like I said, just be respectful. And at the same time, again, Fuller House for me, it was a fail. I just didn't care for it. I think that the way they did it was absolutely wrong. It didn't make sense, and it was weird, and I don't know, just wasn't for me. But let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one.